Welcome to today's deep dive. I mean, picture a sprawling sports bar, right? You got like 160 TVs playing in perfect sync.
Yeah, zero lag anywhere.
Exactly. Now picture a command room at NASA. What if I told you the exact same, the same invisible 65-foot cord is likely powering both?
It sounds crazy, but yeah, it's true.
Right. So today, our mission is to examine the seemingly mundane source. It's a product web page from a retailer called HDTV Supply. We want to uncover the massive invisible audiovisual infrastructure hiding right behind the drywall. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
We are looking at one specific HDMI cable. It's the DVIGear DVI-2520-AOC. It's this hyperlight active optical cable that runs 20 meters or just over 65 feet long.
And that active optical cable part, the AOC designation, that is the entire secret to this. Because, when you buy a standard HDMI for your living room, it's just packed with copper wire.
Right, the thick and flexible stuff.
Exactly. But this specific cable uses fiber optics to send high bandwidth signals over incredibly long distances without, losing any data.
I want to break down how that actually works. Because standard copper cables are basically like shouting a message down a long hallway.
Yeah, eventually it just fades out.
Right, the sound degrades and gets muffled. But this optical cable is more like a transcontinental pipeline, or even using a laser pointer. It stays perfectly sharp no matter how far away the wall is.
That is a great way to look at it, actually. The active part of the name means there's literally a microscopic chip inside the connector itself.
Ooh, like inside the actual plug.
Yeah, right inside. It takes the standard electrical HDMI signal from your device, translates it into rapid pulses of light, and shoots that light across the glass fiber.
Oh, wow.
And then another chip at the far end translates it back into electricity for the display, so you get absolute zero signal degradation.
Which explains why you wouldn't just buy a 65-foot laser pointer cable from a retailer celebrating its, I think it says, 25-year global home for audio and video products for just a basic living room setup.
No, definitely not. This is industrial grade.
Which leads to the question of what this cable is actually connecting.
Well, what's fascinating here is the sheer scale of the catalog surrounding this single cable. If you zoom out on the HDTV Supply site, you realize this cord is just one tiny vein in a massive ecosystem they call Wolfpack.
The matrix switchers, right.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about Wolfpack modular matrix switchers capable of handling up to 160 TVs simultaneously.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. Because, wait, why would a bar or a venue even need a massive, hardwired 160 TV switcher? We have smart TVs now.
Sure.
We have high-speed Wi-Fi. I mean, isn't hardwiring 160 screens an absolute nightmare compared to just putting them all on a wireless network?
You'd think so, but doing it wirelessly only sounds easier until you have a packed venue with like 1,000 cell phones all fighting for the same network.
Oh, right. It gets completely congested.
Massively.
Right.
And a split-second lag during a live broadcast completely ruins the experience. So hardwiring creates a dedicated, uninterrupted AV over IP network.
Which means
That simply means audio and video are converted into data packets and sent over a private, high-speed physical network. The source explicitly lists these setups for sprawling sports bar, TV distribution systems, massive commercial video walls, and command centers.
so they really need that reliability.
Yeah, they need heavy-duty, modular hardware doing the heavy lifting to keep everything perfectly in sync.
So a local sports bar relies on this hidden infrastructure. But looking at the source, this extreme hardware goes way beyond hospitality, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, there is an entire section on this site dedicated to government purchasing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They specifically list federal GSA schedules, TAA-approved products, and the NASA SUP program.
Okay, let's decode that alphabet soup for a second.
Right, so TAA-approved basically means the hardware is manufactured in the U.S. or a trade-friendly country, which is a strict requirement to prevent foreign espionage in government security.
That makes sense.
And the GSA and SCSWP programs are essentially the federal government's official catalogs for buying vetted IT equipment.
So what does this all mean? When you look at HDTV Supply's vast web of strategic partnerships, ranging from Bose and Canon to Dell and NVIDIA, it becomes clear this isn't just consumer tech.
No, not at all.
This is foundational corporate and federal infrastructure. Like the sprawling video wall at a NASA launch center relies on the exact same hidden Wolfpack switchers and optical cables as a massive Buffalo Wild Wings.
It is wild to think about. I mean, next time you sit in a venue surrounded by 100 glowing screens, you'll understand it's not just a bunch of standalone TVs.
Right.
It's an invisible Wolfpack matrix system and a labyrinth of microscopic light pulses making it all possible.
It completely changes how you view the walls around you. But it also leaves you with something to ponder. With the rapid rise of entirely wireless, cloud-based broadcasting getting faster and more reliable every single year, will this massive physical infrastructure of hardwired matrix switchers and fiber optic cables eventually become the obsolete, forgotten relics of the 2020s?
That is a fascinating question.
Definitely something for you to think about the next time you're out watching the game. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.